Hi everyone, it is Stargirl the Practical Witch and welcome today to my channel. I just feel that these selenite rocks are so amazing and beautiful and they just reflect light so beautifully. Like for some reason I do feel like September's stone or crystal is going to be the selenite. So if you guys see some selenite around, definitely grab that because this stone is just calling me. It's just so beautiful and it moves energy and reflects light so beautifully. So I don't know, random thing over, but I want to let you guys know before we get started on this horoscope video for the month of September that I do have a online store called Lilith Ascendant where we sell spiritual self-care essentials such as bath salts as well as manifestation oils made with all natural vegan ingredients, and we also sell zodiac sign candles and they make really great gifts for your friends who are the different zodiac signs, and we have all of the different zodiac candles on our site Lilith Ascendant. The link is in the pinned comment as well as the description, which is down below, so go ahead and click that. Just got some selenite shards on my computer, but that's okay. And as usual, guys, your rising and moon sign is going to be the most accurate horoscope. However, I would honestly check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because you never know. All of those signs could have a message for you. So once again, the link is in the pinned comment as well as the description. Let's get started on spooky season. Hey Aries, welcome to your horoscope for the month of September where I will be using the tarot cards as well as astrology to tell you what you can expect in the month of September. So we have the Star and the Six of Wands, and as you guys know who read tarot, this is a really great combination because this talks about victory, being seen, lots of success coming your way. So I would say if you are a Aries, sun, moon, or rising, then it is very likely in September, if you are online, you will go viral. And I heard a dinging in my ears as I said that. That is my spirit guides going yes. So if you're an Aries, sun, moon, and rising, you're probably the most likely coming up this fall to go viral or to be noticed. And now is the time for you to really put yourself out in the world, because when we think about the star shines. The star talks about being in the entertainment field. It talks about being noticed, being seen, and so does the Six of Wands, because in occult symbolism, the wreath represents victory and success, as we can see here. So I would say it is now the time to put yourself out there in September because you will get noticed, you will go viral, especially if you've already been doing that. Now, I was also hearing for you, you are likely going to be very popular amongst your friends, and as we all know, the universe speaks to us through symbols. I would say that your animal totem in September is going to be a dolphin. So in the month of September, you will be seeing a lot of dolphins, whether it's dolphin tattoos or dolphins on clothing or even dolphins in person. If you live by the ocean, you're going to be seeing a lot of dolphins. And the reason why is because this is going to be your animal totem for the month of September, and it is going to be your lucky animal totem, which means when you see a dolphin, this is a sign your luck is about to change for the better. So if you see dolphins are on anything, this is a sign from your spirit guides your luck is going to change for the better. Look at that beautiful card. Yes, and it even says happiness. So I would say for you Aries, September is going to be a generally really good month for you because the star also talks about wish fulfillment, as we know from Shooting Star and Stars, and the Six of Wands also talks about victory. So we're gonna get two cards that indicate victory and wish fulfillment as paired with the happiness card. So I think it's safe to say in September you will be celebrating some sort of manifestation that renews your faith in the future and in spirit. And I also heard you're going to be extremely popular amongst your friendships. When I was looking at your chart, Aries, I strongly felt with the position that Jupiter is going to be in, it is really going to make you very popular amongst your friendship group. So you are really going to notice you are surrounded by your soul tribe, because one thing I love about this card, and just a cool fact, when I started Stargirl, the Practical Witch, actually this was one of my first decks. I got it back in early 2018, and I get nostalgic for that time. But this is one of the first decks I've ever used, and this deck, the star, is actually what I kind of based my name off of. And the star is indicative of your soul family. And your soul family, because we have a whole family of stars aligned, so this really shows me like you are going to be in contact with your soul family. So I'm hearing you're going to be popular amongst a friendship group. Now, the star, I have a special channeled message for you, Aries, when it comes to the star for your September. This star means that it is time for you to take up your leadership position in the world and shine brightly so you can show other stars how to shine. Aries, I strongly feel in September your spirit guides are saying step into that spotlight. It is time for you to show others how to shine by being a leader and showcasing your individuality. This is the card of the influencer. And I don't mean like Instagram influencer, trying to sell stuff. I mean like this is the card of someone who influences younger people with their brilliant energy. You influence other people to want to level up with your brilliance. You make other people want to do what you're doing because you have so much passion and you shine so much in who it is that you are and what it is that you do. You are shining in a way that makes other people want to discover their own shine. So this is really about you stepping into a leadership role. And also I'm hearing there's going to be some adventure coming your way. So this is going to be a time of fun with your friends, adventure, creativity, and just an overall great month for you. Remember, the rising and moon sign will be the most accurate. However, this also applies if it is your sun sign, but I would say your rising and moon are the most accurate for September. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. I don't know why I'm doing this. I really don't. I saw somebody do Reiki on YouTube and I was like, oh my gosh, I just really want to bang selenite sticks together. Taurus, hello, welcome to your September prediction, where I'm going to use the tarot cards as well as astrology to tell you what you can expect in the month of September. So the first thing that I'm seeing for you, the Two of Cups. Somebody is definitely in love with you, Taurus, and I can see this in your chart as well. Venus is going to be in that 7th house, which indicates to me somebody who is absolutely just very sweet over you, wants connection with you, has a lot of feelings for you. But with the 6 of Swords, I actually feel, Taurus, that you're going to be, kind of putting this person on the back burner, even though this person is absolutely devoted and in love with you and thinks you're their soulmate. This person is also super proud of you. They like to show off your work. They like to talk about you a lot, Taurus. Whoever it is that you are dating in September or who likes you currently, they are absolutely proud of you and your accomplishments, and they like to brag about you to their friends. This person feels like they won a prize when they got you, or they want to win you over. So in September, you will be getting a love offer from someone, or at the very least, if you are already in a relationship, this person is totally mesmerized by you, and you're just attracting a lot of admirers at this point because the sun is warm and the sun is magnetic and the sun is bright, and that is your energy. That is the energy I am being shown for you, Taurus, in September. You have this aura, this warmth that could attract anybody to you. You're also somebody who people just want to be in their presence because you're like this sun, this leader, this total heartthrob, this total sweetheart, this total amazingly energied person that others just want to soak in like the sun. And this is why you're attracting a lot of romantic admirers, guys, in the month of September. And if you're currently in a relationship, this person is super proud of you, and somehow being with you, what I'm hearing for you guys, Taurus, is someone is saying being with you makes me feel like a superstar. Being with you makes me feel famous. Being with you makes me feel important. I feel like it's almost like the energy of somebody who is dating a celebrity and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm dating a celebrity, or they see you as someone who's extremely attractive. So when they're dating you, it's like a huge flex. They feel that you are a huge flex, which is really awesome. By the way, guys, I am just loving this holographic stuff recently. I just feel like it just really speaks of my soul in a way I can't explain. So that's why we changed up that aesthetic. But you know, even though you have all of these admirers and you're surrounded by love, I actually see you probably towards the end of September kind of walking away from other people to retreat and really work on something that is close to your heart. Because I do have this 8 of Pentacles right here, and this 8 of Pentacles is telling me towards the end of September you are going to be working on something that is close to your heart, or working on building a future or a vision you have for yourself. Because I see that you guys have this vision of what you want the future to look like and what you want the future to hold. And I see you passionately working towards that future and being very dedicated on this task. I see you guys being extremely focused from the middle of September till the end of September. I see you being very practical, disciplined, organized, slowly and calculatedly making the right steps to building your future and focusing mostly on that, even though you're surrounded by all of this love. That is what I see for you. Now, remember, your rising and moon sign is the most accurate horoscope, but I do recommend checking out your other signs just to see how they complement each other for the month of September. I will see you guys later. Hey, Gemini, welcome to your September prediction, where I will be using tarot and astrology to see what you can expect in the month of September and what your horoscope for September is. So we have the Lovers, which means there's a lot of people in September who really want to connect to you and really feel connected to your energy. They really like you. They want to get to know you. You know, this could be people at work, people at school, just people around you are really wanting to make conversation with you because they feel some sort of past life connection with you, or they feel some sort of pull towards you, almost like you have had a past life together, or there's some sort of mental connection there. A lot of people are feeling this about you. And also, I don't know if you guys heard this, but I always leave the ding on my phone. So if I am on point with a message, the ding acts as a exclamation point. So I do feel a lot of people really want to connect to you in September. But with the Page of Swords, Gemini, this is definitely your energy, because the sword is an air sign, much like you. The Page of Swords is suspicious. You are not trusting anybody, Gemini. Look at how suspicious you are of these people that are surrounding you. You guys are not trusting the people in your life. I'm hearing that you are doubting the people in your life who want to connect deeply with you. So that's the major hurdle that I'm seeing. I want to elaborate further on if this is a founded threat or if maybe there's just some paranoia going on. Okay, so this is so funny, guys. There was a specific message for you in regards to your relationships. Somebody who identifies as a woman or is a woman or in her feminine energy, this person wants to offer you love or friendship, this woman in your life. It could be a mother, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, or it could be a woman. They want to offer you a love relationship or a friendship connection. That's what I see for you, Gemini. And I see that they have good intentions with the Page of Cups. And you know, over here, I will not lie to you just to get you excited. This woman in your life who is offering you friendships, did you hear that ding again? That woman in your life offering you a friendship or love or companionship, they really do care about you, and you can trust this person. This person has got your back, okay? Now, Gemini, when I see the the Page of Swords and the World and the Nine of Cups for your energy, this is telling me that your heart chakra is seriously blocked, Gemini, in September. So I would recommend meditating on your heart chakra to open it up, because you have a lot of suspicious thoughts. You are blocked off because you feel like people have sneaky intentions or they're not to be trusted. You have very strong boundaries, which is awesome. But also there is a need for you to open up that heart chakra a little bit. So wear green stones, meditate on that heart chakra, because you are being encouraged this September to connect with this feminine energy who wants to offer you companionship. And just in general, Gemini, you are really being called by the universe to start connecting with other people, to start making friends, to start making nice, to start connecting with the people in your life. And you wouldn't be called to do this for no reason. You might be getting this pull to connect to other people in September, because one of these people could be your soulmate. They could actually be a soul contract you were meant to experience that's going to be for your highest and greatest good, because these are all positive, really amazing cards. This is someone you can really express your inner child with. When you hang out with this person, you can be children again and have that childlike joy. As I see with the 2 pages, this is someone you can really connect with and be best friends with. And on top of that, you make each other feel young and excited. You guys you have different aesthetics is what I'm hearing. You and this person have a different look or different aesthetics or different ways of expressing yourself or dressing or different interests and hobbies. But when you come together, you are the perfect team. You are the perfect duo, even if you look nothing alike and even if you share completely different interests. And this person does have good intentions, and this person is a feminine in your life. Okay, so you are being called to connect in September from Spirit. They're going to be giving you a lot of signs that it's time for you to connect. Specifically, you will be seeing eagles. You will also be seeing groups of 3 or more birds, and that is because you are being called to socialize and join in, because it's going to help with the quality and quantity of joy coming into your life, because Spirit only leads you in the direction that is for your highest and greatest good. So that's all I have for you. Check out your rising and moon signs and also your sun sign if this is not your sun sign. Remember, your rising and moon is the most accurate horoscope. See you there. Hi Cancer, rising and moon. So this is going to be your September horoscope, what you can expect based on the tarot as well as the astrology. So I would say, Cancer, you have been going through the most, okay? This last year, you have been going through the most. And I actually see that you went through a period of pain because things around you were changing and they were ending, and things that you thought would be around forever are all of a sudden gone. You had to make painful decisions. You lost passion for a while. You went through this huge pain or betrayal in your life that caused you to really trigger some massive changes in your life. This is very difficult, Cancer, how much you have went through, because the card I got for you, it is so beautiful. It says, out of the ashes you shall rise, and the tears you once shed will pave the way for all that is light and free. Read that again. And the tears you once shed will pave the way for all that is light and free. And from the depth you will arrive at your ultimate truth, your ultimate joy. So this evolution you have gone through was triggered by pain, and this transformation meant leaving things or leaving situations behind. And I have so much empathy for you, because it's not fair when these things happen. When our life is not, when our outer reality does not reflect what it should be. When the outward material reality sucks. You know, a lot of spiritual people will say, just do a gratitude list, just have trust, just have faith. But sometimes, you know, you don't want to have trust and faith in those moments, because you feel so betrayed by the universe, and you are wondering, are you ever going to be happy again? Or is life going to just be perpetually miserable? And then you start to wonder, is life even worth the effort I put in to be happy? Because you hit such low moments and you wonder, will I ever see light? But at the end of September, this is the light at the end of your tunnel. You're finally going to see why life is worth it, why life is beautiful. You won't need to have to write gratitude lists to be happy. You won't need to have to find little things to be happy about because your life is such a mess that you need to find something to feel grateful about. September, the end of September is going to be the light at the end of the tunnel where you feel reborn. You're starting to really see the positive effect of these changes in your life. And you know what? I'll tell you something else, Cancer. Everybody else is seeing how much you have transformed. It is not just you who has transformed from this total destruction of your old life, this total rebirth of your soul, this total ending of a life force, like you were burnt to a crisp like the phoenix, just lost your passion, you were turned to ash, black and white, and now at the end of September, after all of that pain, you are arising this beautiful phoenix, and you're finally seeing how these awful things that you have went through, why they were worth it. You don't have to have trust and faith anymore that all of these awful things happening to you were for your highest good. You don't have to have trust and faith at the end of September, because you will be able to see in your material reality why the pain and the hurt you went through was worth it for you. I'm getting the chills, guys. I cannot lie. Like, the clairsentient feelings are coming, and I want you to feel the energy your spirit guides are giving me right now. I want you to feel yourself spark on fire again. I want you to feel the passion coming back in your life again. I want you to feel the happiness coming back in your life again, because you're going to be ignited like a flame, and you are going to see in your material reality why all of these painful things was worth it for your greatest good. Not just having faith, you will see it. Also, you have some regret with the Ace of Swords and the regret card over things that you have said, over things that you have done. You're thinking about the past a lot. You're getting in past loops about how you regret certain things in your life, how you regret certain actions, and how you regret just maybe things you said, or maybe things that were said between you and someone else. You're feeling a lot of regret about the past, and your spirit guides want you to know that it's time for you to forgive yourself, because you are not the same person who made those mistakes. You have been reborn as a new person, and it's time to let go of the old person's mistakes. You have grown wise, as I see with this Emperor card. You have grown strong, and you know how you earned this status and this strength and this rebirth? By going through literal death. Because we had the death card, the scariest card in the deck with the black flag. This is literally emotional death, hitting rock bottom. Hitting rock bottom is how you have found your place. It is how you are gaining your status, and it is what made you. I'm hearing material wealth is coming to you, Cancer, for this great transformation. As you are reborn, you are birthing new ways to make money and new ways to gain status. And you are also leaving behind the old mistakes you have made, because you are not that person who made those mistakes anymore. So that is all I have for you. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you later. Hi, beautiful Leos. How are you today? I just casted a spell on you so you would have an amazing September. You know, because I love you guys. But Leo, let's look at your September prediction for this coming month based on tarot as well as the astrology. So Leo, I'm so happy for you, because September for you is going to be sheer joy. Just the joy of waking up, the joy of having really good times out where you are laughing at the bottom of your belly and you're just surrounded by fun and happiness and you're having an amazing time and you're just laughing and your spirit is just met with a sense of joy, laughter, and excitement for life. This is your blessing in this September. As a psychic medium, I do have clairsentience, where I think that's what it's called. I will feel the emotions of your blessings. And I know, Leo, this horoscope is not a physical blessing, but it's the feeling of sheer joy and passion and happiness and giddiness and real belly curdling laughs that come out of you. So September for you is going to be filled with so much joy, the feeling of joy and excitement. I also see you, Leo, buying some extremely beautiful clothes and aesthetic wear in the month of September, because on her flock in the tarot is the planet Venus, and Venus is the planet of love, beauty, luxury, as well as money. And because Spirit drew me to that image on her dress, I strongly feel in the month of September you are going to be purchasing items that really express who you are. You are going to be purchasing beautiful accessories and clothing that express who you are and are just extremely flattering on you. And I also see you buying a lot of home decor or working in your garden or making your home really just a place to call your own. And like I said, just the feeling of peace and also what it felt like to be a child again, Leo. So I want you to remember times in your childhood where you have felt excitement and wonder, and you have felt like so excited for Christmas and there was no toxicity and it was just a nice time. One of those days I want you to remember that you had as a child. You are going to have that feeling all through September. So this is going to be an amazing month for you. I'm so happy for you. Be sure to check out your rising and moon sign. That is the most accurate. And then as a side dish, check out your sun sign, because all three of your signs can have a message for you. I'll see you in the next. Hi, Virgo. This is your September horoscope, and we're going to use the tarot cards, astrology, as well as my intuition to see what you can expect in September and what your forecast is. So I immediately got for you, when I saw these cards, the Strength card indicates self-control. Denial also indicates self-control. And then lastly, we had the card habit. So immediately what I'm seeing for you, Virgo, is in September, you are going to have the self-control and strength to break a bad habit, walk away from a bad habit, or walk away from something that is toxic, because I also have the Six of Swords, which indicates moving away from something. So for you, Virgo, September is really going to be you being able to execute self-control and break a bad habit, but also start keeping good habits, like start developing really healthy habits for yourself and breaking bad habits and walking away from things that are bad for you. That's what I see happening for you in September. Now, I also feel for you that there's going to be a heavy focus on your finances as well as money, Virgo, in the month of September. So in September, so for you, Virgo, in the month of September, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing having the self-control to break a bad habit and form better habits. I'm also seeing that there might be some fights around finances and money in September, because you have to remember, Virgo, Sun Mars is going to be conjunction, which means right next to each other in your second house of money. And Sun Mars conjunction makes somebody very argumentative, and in your second house of money, you could be having a lot of arguments when it comes to your financial matters, or there could be some thoughts or anxieties around finances. Now, the positive of this in September is I do feel that this is going to motivate you to become very disciplined at working at your job and finding new ways to make money. So I would say September for you, Virgo, is going to be really good. However, I would also check your rising and moon sign if this is your sun sign horoscope, because so far, Virgo, this horoscope seems kind of difficult in September. It seems a little bit challenging. But what I will tell you is that pretty much every day, or no matter whose life you're in, there's going to be some sort of challenge or some sort of hardship we'd rather not go through. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be a life-changing, awful hardship. But you know how in life there's always good things and bad things. There is always duality. I just feel for you, Virgo, that your rising and moon sign might have more of a blessings message. However, I feel this is more of a practical encouragement message of not to worry and fight over finances or to think too many negative thoughts about your finances where you're maybe thinking in scarcity consciousness, because what I'm hearing the universe say for you is you are not going to run out of money. You are not going to be desolate. There is going to be an opportunity for you when it comes to making more money and quickly and steadily. As I see with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, this will be a time where there will be a lot of opportunity for you to make money and to not worry about it so much. Try to have faith right now, because the money and job opportunities are coming, and actually this might work as some motivation to push you harder at work and maybe get a little creative. And you know what? I will tell you, you are doing an amazing job. Your spirit guides actually wanted me to tell you that they are cheering you on and they are so proud of you for how you have maturely handled situations lately. As I see with the Strength card, you have really matured and have been practicing self-control and good habits. And if you haven't, you are about to. And your spirit guides are saying whatever you are doing, they are super proud of you. They are praising your name in the spirit realm. And I think that's really good to know, because sometimes we might wonder, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I being a bad person? Am I not doing well enough? Could I be doing better? But your spirit guides are saying you are doing a great job and they are so proud of you, and they are like, yeah, this is the person I'm watching over. They're doing a really great job. So your spirit guides are proud of you. Keep doing what you are doing. You are on the right path, and just all in all becoming just a stronger, stabler person. And also I'm hearing for you that for you, this is a lot about self-love in September, and your spirit guides are saying one of the ways you can build self-love, or if you're already doing this is great, is through your habits of self-love that you do every day without fail, no matter what is happening, such as brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, taking a shower, having a skincare routine, having an exercise routine, and prioritizing that no matter what happens in your life. This for you specifically, Virgo, is going to build you the most self-love, which I feel like you are really working on doing in September. So be sure to check out your other signs, your rising and moon and Venus. There might be an extra additional message in there for you. I will see you soon. Hey Libra, welcome to your astrological forecast for the month of September, where I am going to be looking at the tarot and your chart to see what you can expect in the month of September. Now, I'm also going to get some spirit guide messages, and certain messages are going to come through me that you need to hear for the month of September. The first thing I saw when I was looking at your chart with Sun Mars being in your first house is you might actually be working yourself to death. And I don't even just mean when it comes to your job. You are always keeping yourself busy, and also you have been really hard on yourself when it has come to dieting and or exercising, or just very hard on yourself in general. And this is something I can see with the 10 of Springs, where it just looks like you are constantly overworking yourself, especially with the 7 of Pentacles. These cards are very well known working, overworking, and feeling burnt out cards. And I see that you like to work in order to keep yourself distracted. You like to work because maybe you have a depression you don't want to face, or maybe you are working because it gets your mind off of emotions you don't want to feel. I just see that you are always keeping yourself busy as a way of coping. Some of you have been going through a lot of fearful thoughts, as I see with the Death card coming out twice. Some of you are dealing with fears of money, fears of something bad happening, and I actually feel that a lot of your actions are motivated by fear. And your spirit guides are telling me, they want me to tell you it is okay to be soft. Some of you like to put on a very tough facade. You'll get very, like, you have a facade that is extremely tough and extremely filled with swagger, and it's very abrasive. You might have a lot of fear around sharing or money, or there could be some sort of just maybe you dominate the conversation, or you're really aggressive. This is the energy you might be putting off in September, but I'm hearing your spirit guide say with the High Priestess that, and the Two of Wands in reverse, it is okay to be soft. It is okay to let your guard down and let your wall down, because in September, what you are attracting is a lot of people who just love you, who appreciate you. I'm seeing a lot of friendships come your way, Libra, with the Page of Cups and the 7 of Cups. In tarot, the Page of Cups represents a friendship, and the 7 of Cups indicates a lot of options or a lot of people, because remember, in the tarot, cups are the soul because it is the water. So cups are human beings essentially, and hearts. So I do see that in September there's going to be a lot of love and friendship offered to you, and it's okay to let your guard down and not have to act so tough. It's okay if you want to allow yourself to be vulnerable and let other people lead the conversation. It's okay if you just want to hang back and be quiet and let other people do the talking. It's okay to allow yourself to be soft because you are safe. So you're attracting a lot of love. And I actually feel in September, this is going to be a time where you might be tempted to keep yourself busy. You know, you might have a lot of anxiety, and with this Death card, you know, you might have a lot of anxiety, and Spirit does see that. But I'm hearing that, you know, this is going to be better in September because they want you to focus on your friendships and being surrounded by these people who just love you, and it's okay to be soft and also not to overwork yourself. In fact, some of you who are on a diet and you're being really restrictive, or you're on an exercise plan and you're being very hard on yourselves, your spirit guides are telling me they want you to treat yourself to nice food, because with Venus transiting your second, this is a time when you buy food and food is just good. You happen to go to a good restaurant, you happen to pick good food, and just in general, they want you to show yourself self-love through food and eating really good foods, and also purchasing yourself stuff. Don't feel scared about spending money on yourself. This is a great time to spend money on yourself, and try not to focus so much on the fear, and that's why you are overworking or overdoing, because they want you to leave room for these amazing soulmate relationships coming your way in September, and just being surrounded by so many people who absolutely love you, and just feeling loved by others, as opposed to maybe in the past year, you've also been having some issues when it comes to your dating life. Maybe your dating life has been unsuccessful or non-existent. Maybe you haven't had any friends. That is all changing in September. So you don't have to work as much to avoid the empty feeling in your chest. And that's what's coming for you in September. I hope that was helpful. Check your sun, moon, and rising and Venus signs, because there could be another message in there for you for the month of September, and I will see you later. Hey Scorpio, welcome to your September prediction, where I'm going to be using the tarot cards as well as astrology to see what you can expect in the month of September. So immediately I'm seeing that you are going to have to make a decision, because Scorpio, you are at a crossroads in your life and you're being torn in two different directions. You know, maybe you have to make a major decision, and each one of the decisions are going to pull you in separate directions, and you have to figure out which direction to choose. You have to make a choice. You have to go either or, left or right. You have to choose between two sides. You know, this is a very major decision. Maybe you have to choose between your friends, your family, or between your home, your career. You have to make a major choice, and you're having a difficulty choosing a side or choosing a way. And I see that your mind there's a lot on your mind. You guys are really worried. Some of you are dealing with racing thoughts where you can't get the worst case scenario out of your head. Some of you, your thoughts are racing a mile a minute. I'm hearing for you that meditation would be extremely helpful, because I am seeing that there is this this chaos, this distorted energy in your head, and I'm feeling pricklies on my hand, which means your head is clouded, your judgment is clouded, because your thoughts are racing. You're extremely worried. You can't make a decision, so you're kind of just stuck in limbo. But in September, do not worry, because whatever decision you make is going to lead you to happiness, and that is what your spirit guides want you to know, that no matter which side you take, no matter what decision you make in September, even though you are scared of making the wrong choice, there is no wrong choice, because no matter which way you go, you can't avoid destiny. So no matter which choice you make, you are going to be happy and make the right decision, because it's not about what you choose. It's simply about you making a decision, and no matter what decision you make, it is the right one, and it will work out the way that it is supposed to. So we also have the Page of Swords for you in September, Scorpio, and the Page of Swords is someone who is extremely charming, extremely witty, extremely charismatic, extremely pleasant. So because Venus is going to be blessing that first house for you in the month of September, you are going to have that extra charm, that extra grace, and possibly go through a glow up as well. I also see you having to be a mediator in some sort of situation where people are not getting along. I see you kind of just want to be Sweden in the situation where you do not want to choose any sides, but the people around you might be having conflict, or they might be fighting, and I see you having to play mediator and not wanting to take any sides. That's exactly what I'm seeing for you in September, and you are a good job at playing mediator, Scorpio, because you are some charismatic individuals. So I see you kind of just remaining sideless, but also having a lot of frustration of not knowing which choice to make. But all in all, I see you being very happy in September with the 10 of Cups. This talks about happiness in your family, feeling emotionally secure, and also I'm seeing that your sign for the month of September is the rainbow. You're going to see rainbows everywhere that you go. You could see it in the sky, you could see rainbow print, you could just see rainbows anywhere over the course of September. And this means for those of you who are suffering with poverty or suffering with feeling like you have not enough money, whenever you see a rainbow, this is a sign that your struggles are about to end and things are about to get a lot better. So the rainbow for you is an extremely blessed sign. It is a psychic message from your spirit guides. Watch out for that rainbow, because your spirit guides send you a lot of intuitive signs signs through your surroundings. That rainbow is one of them, and it is to let you know that you are about to release difficult times. So do remember that in September. Be sure to take it easy on yourself in September, and also appreciate Venus transitioning your first house, because this is the hottest time of year for you. This is when you're going to look your best, and this is also when you're going to be at your most charming all of September. So enjoy this time, guys. I will see you later. Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your September prediction based on the tarot cards and astrology. Now, I have been looking over your chart for September, and we are going to go over what it is that you can expect. But I had this quick message come in for somebody, and I know it's so random, but I am a medium, as some of you guys know, and I saw this feather and this coin on the card, and immediately I knew it was a message for you. And essentially, your spirit guides have been putting a lot of feathers in your path. They've also been putting a lot of quarters on your path. You've been seeing quarters randomly on the ground, coins on the ground, and also you've been seeing a lot of feathers on the ground. So it's either or for some of you. I need you to know that the reason why you're seeing these feathers or these coins is because it is someone who has passed on, who is waving hi, and they want to communicate with you and tell you hi. And I know that was so random, but it just came through. And I do want to say, guys, that if you haven't seen this yet, in September, you are likely going to be seeing a lot of feathers on the ground and a lot of like coins on the ground. And this is a definite message from somebody who has passed on, who literally just wants to say, hi, I'm here, I see you, I'm still here, even though I have passed on. This also is an indicator that you have been really called to kind of learn more or read more or go back to school. Maybe some of you want to learn a language, or because the parrot, remember the parrot marks kind of like mocks language. So some of you have been called to learn another language, or just do some more reading in general to really like up your knowledge and skill in learning. Now, if you're seeing feathers and coins on the ground, this is a sign you should absolutely go back to school or learn whatever it is that you want to learn, because it is a part of your right path to learn this. I also see the swan, so I want you guys to know that your spirit guides, and just in general, you guys are so freaking beautiful. The swan, I mean, the swan lake, the swan princess, the swan is one of the most beautiful birds, and it's one of the most graceful. And actually, when you hold your neck like that down, it's kind of like the posture of royalty. So, you know, you have the South Node transitioning your first house of appearance. A lot of people are feeling like they have past lives with you. They feel a strange connection to you, and also your intuition is on fire recently. You have been getting, you know, the intuitive knowing. You have just been tapping deeply into your intuition. If you guys are tarot readers or astrologers, man, that intuition is just going off. You are really tapped into that, and I'm seeing that, you know, on top of that, you're graceful. You know how to handle yourself. You're just really, I'm hearing there's a lot of different energies who feel like they have had past lives with you. You just have that kind of vibe. And I'm also feeling that, you know, even though that is the case, you have been struggling deeply emotionally. I see that with the Eight of Cups, which means there's been a lack of passion in your life. The Four of Cups also talks about a lack of passion, because if you notice in these cards, the passion, which is represented by the red is walking away. It's almost like this murky, no passion, Four of Cups, not really wanting anything, feeling kind of meh, feeling passionate, feeling unfulfilled. That is what I see for you, Sagittarius. You have been feeling unfulfilled, even though you are graceful and you're beautiful. Guys, did you hear that ding, that verification from spirit? I like to leave the ding on because I like to hear that little like confirmation when I say something right. But it's almost like, you know, even though you're graceful, you're filled with grace, beauty, everyone wants to be you. Like the Queen of Summer, okay, like the swan with the crown, it's like you're queen bee, you know it. You are the most beautiful of them all, the fairest of them all. And it's like, but at the same time, look at this, you're not emotionally fulfilled. You don't have passion, you don't feel happy, and also you feel a little overworked. And you know what's crazy? I feel like you're also comparing yourself to others. Like, why don't I have what they have? Why is it that everything is harder for me? Why don't I have what this person has? Why am I not like this person? What's wrong with me? You're getting like really self-deprecating and comparing yourself, and your spirit guides are putting coins and feathers on your path, this loved one, because they're like, do you realize how beautiful you are? The only thing that needs to change is your attitude, and not even like in a way like change your personality because it sucks. I mean like in a way of like, start realizing that you are queen, start realizing that you're this swan, start realizing what you have as a person and in your looks and in your beauty and in your talents, and stop comparing yourself to others and feeling you don't have what it takes or have what other people have. That's insane. It's I feel like, you know, your spirit guides are saying they want you to maybe read or expand your wisdom or knowledge in something that'll help you feel more confident. They want you to read more, that's for sure, because your spirit guides also communicate with you through book divination, which means you will think of a question or ask what you need to hear right now, open a book randomly, and then you will be able to read something that will pertain to what you're going through. And I just feel like you're suffering a lot in your sacral. There is definitely a sacral chakra blockage because you won't let yourself enjoy life, because I don't know, I'm kind of getting like too stuffy, too hard on yourself. So I'm hearing that look up ways to heal your sacral chakra. Did you guys hear that ding again? I cannot make that up. Did you guys hear that ding? If you didn't hear it, if the mic didn't pick it up, even though it'll pick up all of those motorcycles, I will literally just be so upset. But if you do like healing on your sacral chakra, like do things just for fun, like garden, or like, and not because you want the plants to make your house look pretty, like legit find joy in little things like gardening and cooking and like just doing things for the fun of it, not because of work or because you want to look good or something. And you know, we all get caught in that trap. I had for a while where I was like, I'm only going to do it if it looks good for my job, and that literally killed my sacral. So I feel like this is a lot about healing your sacral. If you do that in September, it's going to be a good freaking time. And I do feel, you know, in regards to money in September, that is definitely going to be taken care of. You are not going to have any debts or worries about money. So even if you are worried about money now, you will not be in September. September is not the month to worry about money. It's the time to enjoy yourself. And, you know, that's what the astrology says too, and also read. So, I do want to tell you something, guys. I wanted to post this the other day where I wanted to just essentially say I'm so glad that certain girls who are so much better than me in every way don't read, because it gives me the upper hand. I hope that encouraged you to start reading, because reading does really trigger a glow up. It expands your mind, which in turn just subconsciously changes your looks and appearance. But you know, what do I know? But that's all I have for you. I hope you have a good one, and I will. Hi, Capricorn. So this is going to be your horoscope and message for the month of September based on the tarot cards as well as the astrology. So Capricorn, I just have to go ahead and say, who is it that you got in a falling out with the King of Wands in reverse? There was someone who had a nasty temper towards you, or you had a nasty falling out with, and this person was filled with rage, and I'm seeing that they burnt the house down or the tower with their rage and their anger. So you definitely had a falling out with somebody that you had to release, as I see with the Peacock card. There's definitely someone difficult you are dealing with that you have to forgive and let go of and release blame, because I do see there's still a lot of heated feelings and a lot of anger towards one another, and just in general, maybe you're just dealing with someone who is extremely difficult. I do see that. But whatever the case is, guys, with the Hanged Man and the Seven of Cups, you are going through a lot of confusion in your life. You feel confused. This is normally also the card of the sociopath. I remember when I first read the tarot book, and guys, I feel like crying for you. Like, I feel so, I don't know, this might not resonate for all of you. If it doesn't, then, you know, check out your sun, moon, rising signs. I just felt really called towards the tarot, and I just see that you might be dealing with someone who is a narcissist or a sociopath, because when I first learned tarot, this combination, the Seven of Cups and the Hanged Man, and I actually believe you You can even Google it if you want to. This is normally the combination of someone who is a narcissist or sociopath or an energy vampire. They like to psychically take your energy through controlling your emotions by the way that you react. Someone knows how to push your buttons. Somebody knows how to trigger you. Did you hear that ding from spirit? That's all I'm going to have. There it was again. But it's just like someone knows how to trigger you. Someone knows how to get under your skin and cause an emotional reaction. And because they're not powerful, as I see with the King of Wands in reverse, because they're not powerful, it, makes them feel powerful seeing how much control they have over your emotions. And I'm seeing your spirit guides are saying it's time for you to practice self-love and self-worth and learn how to do things independently, because remember, the 9 is, the 9 of Pentacles, because it's not an even number. It's about self and valuing self and learning self-love. So maybe it's time for you to be alone, distance yourself from people, distance yourself from friends, distance yourself from this person and release them and be happy and watch your garden flourish now that this narcissist or sociopath is out of your life. And I'm seeing that it's time for you to stop blaming yourself. You blame yourself for a lot of nasty things that happen to you. And I'm actually feeling like punches in my solar plexus. I'm feeling cramps in my stomach. Some of you, your solar plexus is out of whack and it might be causing stomach issues. But more importantly, what I'm seeing from this is that you blame yourself for a lot of the toxic things that has happened in your life. You're like, oh, I'm a bad person. I'm a bad energy. I'm a bad this. I'm a bad that. You blame yourself for the way this person treats you. You feel bad about it. But in reality, you shouldn't be blaming yourself. This has nothing to do with you. It's about this person being a complete psychopath, and it has nothing to do with you. Don't place the blame on yourself thinking you're a bad person, you could do more, or it's you that's the problem. Obviously, this person I feel like was mirroring to you self-love issues that you have, but I don't want you to think this person is mirroring you per se, because you are not to blame in the situation. It is them. The only thing they're meant to teach you is how to love yourself. Did we hear that ding from spirit? I cannot make it up, guys. I get so excited when that happens. It makes me feel so validated. So that is all I have for you. Of course, you can check out your other messages for your Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus signs, for your other zodiac signs, but that was a big message I had for you. So, let me know what that situation is about, and I will see you later, guys. All right, Aquarius, this is your September message for what you can expect in the month of September and what you need to hear based on the tarot and astrology. So I'm going to try to, I don't know why, but all of the other horoscopes were kind of more upbeat. This one is giving me, Aquarius, a lot of very sad vibes. I'm feeling a lot of coldness for you when I look at your chart, and also when I look at the tarot cards, I'm feeling like I'm hearing words like cold, feeling alone, feeling isolated. I'm also seeing long silent drives where you're not even playing music, you're just in your head, maybe in the car or the highway, the bus, or you're traveling in silence, just watching the train or the scenery go by in this silent, dead air energy. And, this is just what I'm feeling for you. And also I'm feeling just a lot of coldness, like feeling cold, like just feeling cold inside. And I'm also hearing just you feeling separate, you feeling like separated from the rest of the world. These are the things that are going through my mind when I look at this. And I'm so sorry that you are going through this. Like, this is an awful feeling. And even if you, oh my gosh, I just heard the word numb. You feel numb. You feel numb, but there's an underlining mode of sadness. That's how I feel. You feel numb. You're not like crying, you're not sobbing, you're not, any sort of extreme emotion. You're just numb, cold, with an underlining feeling of a dull ache, like a twilight, like kind of like the colors in Twilight and the Twilight scenery. That's what you're feeling like. I'm so sorry you're dealing with this. This is awful. This is, you guys, you know why you're feeling like this? Because you're not grounded. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm hearing for you, you're not grounded. You're very up there, floaty. This is because you're planet Saturn is going retrograde right now. It's normal to feel this way. I think I said it in your last reading. You're not grounded, but the best way for you to get grounded, and I'm seeing specifically for you, is go outside and put your feet on the nature. Put your bare feet on the ground outside. If it's all frozen or there's no place for you to do that, I'm hearing that you need to walk around barefoot. This practice specifically is going to help you get grounded, which means you're going to feel tethered to the earth again. You're not going to feel as empty and hollow. Being grounded will bring that warmth back inside of you. Like, you feel cold inside. You need warmth, like happiness and excitement when you're with your best friend and you're laughing, or when you're with someone you love and you guys are vibing, or you're having a silly girls' night, or you're having a silly night out. You know, that warmth that you got when I was describing that, hopefully, that's the warmth you need in your life. And you're going to get that warmth through getting grounded, by walking around barefoot outside. That practice specifically for you. And, you know, let's see what blessings are coming. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Like, I have just so much empathy for you, because when your heart feels like ice and you feel cold and you're just like trying to freeze this ache inside of you, you literally get chills. You know what I'm trying to say? Your spirit guides want you to have strength. They are giving you a lot of strength right now. I'm hearing your higher self say, everything's going to get better in the future. Things won't be like this forever. That's kind of the message I'm getting, though. I'm so sorry you're feeling like this. Just know I'm here for you, Aquarius. And, you know, check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs for further messages. You know, there might be a message in there for you later. And I will see you. Hey, Pisces, welcome to your September prediction on what you can expect and what you need to hear based on tarot and astrology. So immediately what I heard for you is there's going to be successful wish fulfillment coming for you, Pisces, in the month of September. Something that you have been manifesting, something you have been setting your sights on, some wish of yours in September is going to successfully manifest, because we had the Star and the Magician. Also, I'm seeing that a sign that your manifestation is almost here is going to be butterflies. When you see butterflies outside, when you see butterflies on print, this is going to be your specific animal totem in the month of September, that a successful manifestation is coming through. You're also getting solid wealth for yourself with the 10 of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of wealth and a lot of money and a lot of luxury coming your way in September. I don't know what it is you have been doing. I don't know what's happening, but the energy you have been putting in and building into your life is paying off in September, and you are going to see it in the form of abundance, in the form of wealth, in the form of legacy. So successful manifestation, and I do think it has something to do with money. Also, some of you have been manifesting to know what your talent is, or to see how talented you are. In September, you are going to finally know what your natural talents are. You're going to see how good you are at something. You're going to see how talented you are at something. Finally, in the material world, there's going to be validation on how good you are at a certain skill or hobby. Maybe a lot of people are complimenting you, or you're starting to make money from it, or maybe, you know, the world is just showing you how talented you are in September as well. And I just feel like the Magician talks about skillmanship, mastery. It talks about being really good at something, a pro at something. I feel like you're finally going to be able to see with the Magician and the Star what it is that would bring you fame. That's what I heard for you. What talent of yours could actually bring you fame and success. You are about to realize that kind of talent for yourself. That's another thing I heard for you, is if you were like, man, I wish I could be famous, but I don't know what for. Or if you didn't know what your talents were, or didn't see how good you were before, in September you're really going to see how good you are at a certain talent, because it's bringing you luck, abundance, opportunities. I feel like some of you guys might sometimes think, oh, I'm not good enough, or I'm not talented enough, or there's some sort of fear I see here. Because look, Pisces, we have fear and the 8 of Swords, which talks to me about you feeling fear about something in your life right now. Let's go ahead and get validation on what that is. You have a fear of emotions, possibly. Oh my gosh, you all have a fear of success. Look at that. You have a fear of success that might be subconsciously blocking you. Your spirit guides are saying they want you to address that fear, because when you do, you're going to be recognized by a lot of people for a talent of yours. Some of you might be worried that some other person's success means that you will fail. I also see that too, but your spirit guides want me to let you know there's enough success and money to go around. Just because someone else is doing really good, don't compare yourself and think, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get there. Or maybe some of you are seeing other people's beauty, other people's success, other people's potential, and you feel like it means that you lack potential, you lack those abilities, but actually you can only perceive in others what you perceive in yourself. So whoever it is that you wish you were like, that you might be comparing yourself to, those qualities that you notice in them are in yourself, and there's enough success to go around. There's enough success for everybody in this world. So don't think someone else's success means you're lost or failure. That's something that I see. And also, the reason why I'm saying this is because you're being seen by a lot of people in September. If some of you were manifesting internet fame, I see you getting it. Or I just see that you're finally going to be able to see in September how talented you are at something. And this talent could possibly bring you fame, as I see with the Six of Wands. Maybe some of you are scared of getting attention subconsciously, but if you address that fear, you could have wish fulfillment in everything that you want. And a lot of money coming your way, guys. A lot of money coming your way for something that you are good at. You know, a talent that you're good at, there's going to be some money or some opportunity coming your way for that. So I'm so happy for you in September. That seems awesome. Check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to see, what else you can expect. Also, your Venus sign, it could have a message for you. That's all I have for you, and I will see you later.